Hello there, Alex Szinegh here, your real estate expert for the last 40 years. With over 3,600 transactions, I have seen the market go up, go down, go sideways, all kinds of changes happen. And right now, we're getting into 2024, and people are saying, hey, what about interest rates? Should I buy a house? Well, I have a personal opinion about that. First of all, interest rates have dropped a little bit and they're going to continue dropping based on expert advice from different financial people or banks and different places. They're saying it's going to drop down some more. I don't know how much it's going to drop down because I don't have a crystal ball. But here's what I know. Let's say you're buying a $200,000 house and you put 5% down on the house, which is $10,000, which is a $190,000 mortgage. A 1% increase in interest rates, that means you're going to pay an extra $1,900 of interest in a year. Well, I'll tell you this. Houses have been going up a minimum of 5%, some areas 10, 15, even 20%. I bought a house in Daytona Beach. In 1 year, it went up almost 20%. So the question is this. Would you give me $1,900 a year if I give you back $10, $20, or $30,000 a year? All day, every day. So the reality of it is this. Even though the mortgage rate is up a little bit, you still are better off purchasing a house. You can always refinance later. But here's the thing you also got to think about. You're going to pay an extra $1,900 a year in interest with the interest rate going up 1%. But you're not really paying $1,900 because you get to deduct it on your income tax. So if you're in a 20% tax bracket, just to make it simple, you still are going to pay less than $1,900 because you're going to get about $400 back. So the reality of it is this: it's always better to purchase. Many years ago, some really smart guy who was very rich in real estate said to me, and I asked him that same question. At one point, when I got into real estate, it was almost 22% interest rates. I had 17.75% on my own house. Hey, and then I watched it drop and drop and drop, and I was locked in for a couple of years, and then it went to about 11%. So I locked in. I go, oh, I don't think it's going to go below 10. Then it dropped to about 7. I was locked in for a couple of years, and I was in Canada. And in Canada, if you locked in, they charge you huge penalties to break the mortgage. So finally, the interest rates went down. I refied. Guess what? I got a way better rate. Then I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada in 2002. I purchased a house which was $650,000. I had $150,000 down. And at that time, I was able to purchase at 1% interest only. I was paying $5,000 a year interest on a $500,000 mortgage, which is about $400 a month for mortgage payment. Now, it was a floating rate, and then when they had to refi, all of a sudden my mortgage payments jumped to about $3,000 a month. Okay, so I wasn't calculating properly, but still, the property went from $650,000 to $1.2 million. So even though I was paying more interest, guess what? The value of the house, the appreciation of the house will accelerate faster than what I had to pay for interest. So I don't know what your personal situation is, but here's my recommendation. Buy a house. Do not rent. Renting, you're just burning your money. You're throwing it away. You're building zero equity. And why would you pay somebody else's rent or mortgage for them so they can build equity? So again, if you're debating, you're thinking about it, give me a call. We got some great mortgage people. We can probably get you a good rate. If you're in the medical field or you're a veteran, you got some really good rates. You got some good opportunities. And here's the reality of it. Always, 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 over the years, in the long haul. Now, there's been a couple of times when, real estate dropped a little bit and people go, oh my God, I'm losing money. You don't lose if you don't sell. I own property that dropped in value. I just hung in there until it went back up again. It's not a big problem. So call us, get a hold of us. We will help you. We got some great resources. This is Alex Szinegh in the Tampa Bay area, Wesley Chapel. We want to help you if you're ready to make a move. Also, right above there's a little link. If you click on that link, you can get the home value. You can get instant home value for your property. Take care. Have yourself a fabulous day. Talk to you again soon.